Make a reservation online at groupschris.com or by calling 800-544-0808.
It kicked in.
You can tell when Tomas is here.
It kicked in, didn't it?
It totally kicked in.
Because when I first heard it, I went, huh?
Huh?
What? And then all of a sudden, yeah, I hear it.
Welcome back. It is the PM show with Robert Conrad. And before the break, you were telling us a story, and I'm sorry I had to cut you off.
Oh, so my daughter lived on sea level in Malibu. She doesn't live there anymore. But
okay.
On that little strip was the guy from the Playgirl or what's it, the Playmate, or who is the guy?
Hugh Hefner?
Hugh Hefner lived there with a lovely girl. I think they got divorced, but Hugh had a house there.
Right.
And then my daughter Joan had a house there. And then Martin Sheen's kid.
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio, yeah, he had...
he makes wine in Malibu now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Who knew?
Anyway, he was a neighbor, and one other guy, an actor, what's his name? Come on, folks.
An
we all know his name.
actor
We just
in
don't
Malibu.
Actor in Malibu. And anyway, so we're not going to talk about him because we can't even
That's right, if we can't remember him.
And now the listeners now to the radio show are saying, we know who it is.
I know. They'll call in and tell us.
So they can call in and tell us, who is that guy on sea level who's in a little trouble? We won't talk about his trouble, but we'll just mention it.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
All you had to say was trouble.
Back in the old days, it was Robert Conrad. There's another lawsuit. You know, so anyway, let's go to Orlando first, and then let me just repeat that we have no guests today. We have emails. I've read every single email, and we're going to get to them, and we're way back on this, and we apologize, and we will catch up, but tell them how to email us.
You can do that by emailing Bob at rconrad@crni.net, rconrad@crni.net, or at your Facebook page. You can also email us there. All you have to do is go to facebook.com. Jack, is it /Robert Conrad? /Robert Conrad.
Excellent. My gosh.
Go figure how that works out.
I like it. Okay. So John in Orlando, Florida. I never got in trouble in Orlando.
Never?
No, maybe that's
the happiest place on earth.
Well, maybe that's because Disney.
That's
yeah.
You can't get in trouble with Tinkerbell.
Oh, but did I get in trouble in Tampa? Oh, and did I get in trouble in Fort Lauderdale? And oh, did I get in trouble in Dade County? Hello.
Hi, John. Are you there?
Oh, John. Hello. Let's talk.
Yeah, Bob, well, come on down to Orlando. Maybe we can change that.
No, we don't want to do that.
Record. Bob, the last time I talked to you briefly on your show. By the way, you do have a very good show.
Thank you.
Last time I talked to you, I mentioned that the last time I talked to you in person was at Red Fox's benefit at his club on La Cienega many, many years ago,
Sure.
back in the 60s.
Sure.
And they had Milton Berle and Ella Fitzgerald and
that was the club. That was the
benefit Red.
Yeah, that was the club.
And I was just wondering, did you ever go up to Victor's house up by the Yamashiro Monkey House?
No, never.
Victor Buono?
No, I never went there. I was never invited, but I love Vic Buono.
Can we go now?
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Well, Vic's gone to God.
He lived right next door to Colonel Roberts. They lived right up there by the Yamashiro House, right above the Magic Castle.
Oh, yeah, no, I never had an opportunity to go there, but thanks. Anything on your mind?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, I was listening to you talking about not having politics. I have a radio show, and most of it's politics, and I've gone to the entertainment business, and it seems to work pretty well. You're absolutely right. You don't need to enter the politics as long as you have interesting guests, and I think you're on the right track there.
I appreciate that.
And some of the old places, did you ever hang out at the Bolabite?
No, man.
The factory?
The factory, I hung out at the factory, yeah, sure. That was Paul Newman on that.
Yeah, right on Lapeer.
Well,
the Bolabite was a restaurant right across the street.
I saw my favorite singer entertain there, Matt Monroe. And that was for Henry Mancini's daughter's birthday, Monica. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for your call. I appreciate it. Huh? Thank you.
Okay, Bob.
All right. Thanks a lot, John.
Yeah,
John calling us from Orlando.
Yeah, that was good. The guy sounds like a pro. He sure knows the spots. The factory. That was an awesome club back in the day. Yeah, and it was great entertainment, and it was a lot of fun.
We have one line open now.
Well, good.
800-336-2225. How can you say no to that? 800-336-2225.
All right, now I'm going to read an email like we promised, and then when we have a 410, when we normally have a celebrity guest, it'll be us.
It'll be a special celebrity because we have your in-studio guests here, but we haven't really quite introduced yet.
Thank you.
We'll
We'll get to them. So anyway, I want to thank Mike from Nevada when he's tells me something that I can't repeat because it's very flattering. And if it's not possible on July 15th to come by here, you'll have to call in, and who should he ask?
Have him ask for Claudia.
Ask for Claudia, Mike from Nevada, about the July 15th visit, because I don't deal with that, and there are some restrictions on coming into studios.
Yes, you have to pass high security clearance.
That you do. ask Monique.
Sometimes Tomas even does the pat down at the door. It's kind of,
Okay.
he enjoys it.
All right. So here's something that Jeffrey wanted me to be a part of a talent show, and I want to thank you, Jeffrey, for inviting me to come and be in that show for your charity. But unfortunately, it was May 29th. And I guess this is July, eh?
I guess we need a little more time next year, right?
And thanks a lot for thinking about me, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. Now, do we go to, I tell you what, let's do. We have a moment here. We have a lovely, lovely, lovely man that you probably know who's the producer of our show and produces shows for CRN and also has his own. He's not doing well right now. He's in the hospital. He'll be coming out of here, tomorrow?
Yeah, we're hoping he gets out tomorrow, so that would be good news.
Yeah, and Nancy says that you have and always will be in my prayers. Hey, I thank you for that. And do me a favor, Nancy. Say a prayer for
Jack Roberts.
For Jack Roberts.
Yeah.
I have said a prayer and will continue to, and he's a wonderful man. And if you are in the faith, say a prayer for this guy. He's really a good guy.
And the good news is he is doing better. So he's out of intensive care, so we're all very happy about that.
And he's also the guy that gets talents, too. He books our talent.
All the great guests on the show,
All
absolutely.
the guests. Well, some I know great.
All the great and semi-greats, right?
So it says, I love that. It's an honor to have a Facebook, Jay says. Mr. Conrad, it's an honor that you put me on your Facebook. Thank you. Hey, no, you got it backwards. It's my honor, okay? Thank you. Now we are full. We've got to get these people and speak to them. And let's talk now to Janet. Hello, Janet from Indiana.
Hi, Janet.
Janet, speak to me.
Well, first of all, I want to gush a little bit. I know you're uncomfortable with that, but you just got to suck it up.
Okay. All right, girl. All right, girl. All right, woman.
I'm sorry?
All right, woman.
I absolutely love this show because last week you answered a question for me that had been bugging me for years on why I wasn't seeing my favorite actor up on the movies. And now I know it was for an honorable reason. I just love that.
Good, thanks. Okay.
And another thing I wanted to ask you about, I guess I want to ask you about acting. One of your movies, which is a favorite of mine, is Justice for Two Fathers.
Okay, that's with George Hamilton. Do me a favor, hang in there. We're going to go to commercial, and when we come back, you will still be our guest. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Okay.
All right,
thanks a lot, Janet, and Sue, and Becky, and Sherry. You know, Sue and Becky are my girlfriends from their visit here a few weeks ago. It was just great. I haven't gotten over it yet. Yeah, I could tell you a secret, but two of them are married, so I can't go there.
What kind of secret?
Well, it's something you can't talk about on the radio. Their husbands could be driving home.
Oh, no. But you're there on their excuse list, I think, right?
Yeah, right. You know how old he is? And you know what my response to that is, don't you?
What?
Viagra.
We're coming back. The show with Robert Conrad.
You got that right.
CRN Digital Talk Radio.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 120,000 miles.